This week, we are going to start the process of weaning off counting calories for a little bit by doing a guess and test approach. This week, at least one meal a day, you're going to pour out what you think is a portion size of the food you're eating and then measure it to see how close you are. Sometimes it's helpful to use the same plate or bowl so that you can kind of see where it fits on that. And feel free to use the portion sizes by hand guide in the Documents tab to start figuring out how to better guesstimate your food. You will write down if you were right or wrong and if you were surprised by the difference at all. Other factors to consider is what the approximate calorie count is of certain foods and what general category something might be in, proteins, carbs, or fats. Once you put it into MyFitnessPal, do a quick review and assess how close you were in regards to portion size, calorie count, and macronutrient profile, protein, carbs, or fat. Keep in mind that very few foods are only one category, so developing this awareness can potentially help us get more creative about what foods we pair when trying to create a meal. We'll also be paying attention to our composition of step count and what our day should look like to ensure we are reaching our step goal. Does this goal require you to take additional walks outside of your normal day-to-day pattern? How long should those walks be? Time, distance, etc.? Does it make a difference if you work out that day? And how can you make it up on your non-workout days? And how can we incorporate more movement throughout the day instead of trying to jam it in all at once? Lastly, now that we've started to build awareness around what we're eating, why, and what's in the foods that we're eating, we can start to explore making some exceptions. As we talked about, sugar is not inherently evil. There's just a lot of it in a lot of things, and the overabundance is the issue. So this week, we're going to try to work on minimal added sugars, but we're going to be a little less stringent so that we can explore more options that have little to no added sugar. We will use the American Heart Association's guidelines for recommended maximum sugar added to your diet. These types of transitions can be what helps us maintain a positive relationship with food while still being consistent about the quality. Remember that we have been building this awareness, so eventually we do not have to track these numbers consistently. So please try to continue to pay close attention to how your body reacts to all of these stimuli throughout the week so that we can start to learn to live more intuitive.